Actually, let me just go ahead and do this. This might be the moment where you notice a little bit of an impact on the performance in my stream. A positive impact. Alright, so, find a level, World 4. Sculpting an inverted shape. I imagine this means that there is going to be a certain point in the stage where there is going to be very similar scenario to the yellow puzzle piece guy that we took on in the world prior to this, except now we're taking that very shape and we're making, instead of carving it out, I imagine we're filling it in, or we're just going to carve the inverted version of that shape. Either way, we are on our way. I want that star. I want that star. Give it to me. What am I doing? I'm over here playing with the control stick. The control stick is actually worse for this game. Duly noted. Also, I said last stream, and I am carrying that over to this stream, I am enabling the rewind function only for this game. When we get to Kirby's Dreamland 4, or 64 if you will, that function gets disabled. This game disrespected me last stream, so when necessary, I am going to pull out the rewind function. I'm still going to try and do... Okay, let me actually read up on this one real quick. After the corridor of propellers, you will see a door. Go through it to see an upside-down creature shaped like a goblet. Just like in Ripplefield, there is another room with a cluster of blocks that you must use to copy. You must use to copy the shape of the creature. However, note that since the creature is upside down, the image you're trying to create must be flipped 180 degrees. So, what you just said was technically incorrect. Inverted, in this case, means that, like, say it's a diamond in the middle, it's a filled-in diamond, we have to create a diamond that is not filled in, a hollow diamond, using an entire block. Or I guess in that case, it would usually be an inverted diamond, and you're supposed to carve out a diamond from that. That's inverted, but in this case, it's just upside down. Do I need any of the friends to do this, though? Between the room with the creature and the star blocks is a hallway populated by Mappo, which are very tricky to avoid due to the lack of space between the hallway. It can be dodged by running forward all the way through without jumping. Once you get to the room with the star blocks, simply recreate the shape of the creature. Okay. So it doesn't sound like I need any of the buddies in order for this to go through. And it actually almost sounds like... It actually sounds like it might almost be a detriment if I grab any of them. So as much as I like playing with them, we are going to avoid them at this moment. Especially since the guide in any of its paragraphs doesn't mention anything to do with the friends. So we're just gonna run forward and not... Okay, I imagine this might be the room. Okay. Yeah, so the face is on upside down, which should tell you everything. I know what the guide said, but there are fucking stars, man. Okay, this is easy. Why did you give me such a bullshit mission the level prior to this, and you just do that with this stage? I imagine that if I had just not sucked up the spiders, that I would have been perfectly fine there. I'm curious what's down this one. This is the only one that I couldn't see. Oh! The pathway forward. Okay. Not gonna argue against that. Ow. Just gonna go ahead and steal these 6 stars. I mean, hey, if you're gonna give them to me like that, why not? Hell, we're just doing... It's a candy store right now. Hi, Tiger. Tiger, 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 Tiger. Don't stand on the keyboard. I pressed the start button, my dumbass. Swallow the fire guy. There we go. Hey, we've almost got an extra life from that. The stars, I mean. I'm aware that I got an extra life already. Kitty. Hey, girl. Run, Kirby. Go. Kitty. All of these sweet nuzzles, and also all of my inability to watch my screen. And there we go. Damn it! I'm not going to enable rewind for something like that. Because there's no consequence if I don't get the 1-up. You know, the consequence is that I gotta proceed with 1 less life than I could have gotten. Here? Lay down, kitty. You're over here freaking out and you're scratching. And you're also purring your sweet little head off. Here you go. Yes, I'm gonna take this time to love on my cat. Because he's fluffy, adorable, and he's purring really loud right now. Even though the microphone doesn't let him, doesn't pick it up for whatever reason. That is a microphone issue. Not any sensitivity that I could do about it, unless I wanted you guys to hear all of the ambience in my room once more. Which, I don't. Keep going. All of these sweet snuff. Oh. I'm getting the nuzzles on the face. He's sweet. As soon as he gets comfortable, I'll start it. Oh. Alright, so this is a dude. Or Ado? I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, he's a character who, for Kirby 64 players, might seem a bit familiar as well. He draws a whole bunch of mini-bosses and/or bosses that we've actually fought before that we have to fight again. But they're not too taxing this time around, because it's not just one, it's a whole-ass boss rush, basically. So the first one was the Ice Dragon, a boss that we fought in Kirby Dreamland 2, and now is the Anglerfish. We also fought him in Kirby Dreamland 2, except now he's actually even harder than he was in that game. By that I mean he was decently difficult in the previous game. Like, I had to put thought into fighting him. My reasons for saying that is because the Anglerfish and Link's Adventure, or Link's Awakening, was absolutely pathetic. And I kind of expected this guy to be the same. No, these guys actually know how to make a boss who's a fish that requires thought in order to fight. And here, yeah, it's the same spiel, you just... That's some bullshit. Here it's the same spiel, you just do it on the ground instead of in the water now. And now we get our favorite duo returning, Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. They are much more pathetic here. But, you know, if I can do stuff about them. Like, so far, Mr. Shine, no, Mr. Bright is the only one who's fighting, and the other one will always just float slowly along the ground. As far as I'm aware, if Mr. Shine's projectile hits the clouds, it spreads throughout the area. I was an absolute dumbass on that one. I'm still going to do my best to respect this game, even though it doesn't fully deserve it. Yeah. There's something like, I think, 4 or 5 bosses that you end up fighting. Oh, what? Bullshit! And he takes a full bit of health away when he hits you with his body? That's some shit. Fuck off! The invincibility frames had just finished. Bitch. Oh yeah, Ado also gets mad at you if you kill one of his bosses. Anyway, the other one will always move around very slowly, so they're a much easier fight in this game than they were in Dreamland 2, or even Kirby's Adventure, and honest to God, in Kirby's Adventure, with what I do remember, they were not that difficult there, to be honest. Anyway, so the other one, when they are the only one left, just float around like that one DVD logo you really wish would hit the corners, but don't. Yeah, they function, these guys function the same way. It does make this fight, at the very least, replayable, meaning that if you kill one the other one has different attacks. Like, the fight is fought differently. And now we get, I believe, the final boss of this boss rush, Draco, who is the closest here to being an actual regular boss fight. There's not really a comparison for him. He functions uniquely in this game compared to all of his other appearances, which so far have been unique in some way from each other. However, here we do at least get to see that when he shoots his lightning, it does go through the clouds, which does contextualize some lightning strikes at the very least. It's like a neat contextual clue on what's going on. And he will drag his lightning from one side to the other. I don't really know anything I can say to that other than die, Draco. I got the 2 in Kirby's mouth, so that's why I said that. Basically, he does need to be low enough for you to be able to hit him, but that's all fine. And now we get one more. Addo himself, and you only need to hit him once, and he's defeated. Once the artist is defeated, the boss is over. What did you see, Mr. Fluff? You silly kitty. And that world is finally over. I want to say that that world is the one and only instance in this entire game where the quality drops, but from last stream we all know that would be a bold-faced lie. At least half of World 2, 3, and World 4 all dip in massive quality. And now we get the actual last levels of the game. Ice physics. The iceberg world. And now oops. And now I'm starting to sense a pattern. I know 5 worlds in the game right when we're about to end it. But we have another flowers mission. Thawing the frozen flowers. The constant snowing of the peaks, on the peaks of Iceberg, makes it a hostile environment for plant life. Most of the plants growing here has frozen. You need to use the burning ability to defrost them all, to then avoid trampling them once they're thawed out. There are bulbos here, and you can get the burning ability from Kama, as well as Mumbles and Kapar that are there to annoy you. In the middle of the sections is a door leading to a small area where you can choose between Rick and Pitch. Either of these animal friends can turn your burning ability into a ranged attack, which lets you melt the icy flowers more safely. So, basically, that is our guide. Just melt the flowers, doesn't really matter how, as long as they are not trampled by the time that you do. Real quick note, I'm not exactly certain if when you meet... I'm dead. I'm not exactly certain if when you meet the goal of saving all the flowers, and if you trample one, that disables the win condition. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it does. Even if you get the positive chime, it might still override that, so I'm not gonna try that out. But maybe in a bonus stream one of these days where I do a whole bunch of weird Kirby stuff, I might try that out just to see. Go ahead and get stoned. Okay, I don't exactly see what caused that to happen, I am going to engage with the burning effect now, actually. Oh, come on. Ow. Ow! You are mine. I want to see what's on the left. A singular water bottle. I am rewarded for once. Finally, I am rewarded for exploring in this game. It only took to the fucking end of the game. Oh, that was close. Alright, I'm going to experiment with the both of them. Okay, so his is decent. However, he also... he's a ground-based character with only one attack. What about, Pitch? Okay, I'm going with Pitch. Ooh, wait a minute. Can I angle the fireball when I throw it? No, it looks like I have to actively, like, float up or fall down if I want to angle it. That's alright, though. That's alright. Okay, let's get these idiots out of the way. Hoping by running off screen that disables the hitbox for flowers. Because even though he's in the middle of not using his legs, there is a chance that that Hitch here might still accidentally be able to trample them. Or at least that's how it works out in my mind, and I don't want to test that. Yeah, like that. That would have been annoying. I'm not exactly proud of the fact that I'm using the rewind function, especially on stream. I wouldn't give two shits less if it wasn't on stream. But again, you saw what happened last stream that I tried to not do that, and all the bullshit that I put up with to this point. And there is a very, very minute chance. Why did he knock me off? What the fuck? It's a very minute chance that I might end up doing the same with Kirby 64. Although, again, if memory serves me correctly, there really is only a couple instances in that entire game where things even remotely get as bad as they do here. Like, there's one specific level in Shiver Star, I believe all of you might... Can you fucking stop? No, I absolutely am not going to accept that. We're restarting this room. Anyway, there's a specific level in Shiver Star that I do remember being... Such a fucking break with this game. Anyway, there is a specific level in Shiver Star that I do remember being quite a dick. You guys might know, those of you who played it, you guys might know what level I'm talking about and know exactly why I bring it up. But that's really the only instance where I can think of, where I can remember that I actively had super frustrating trouble in Kirby 64. The rest of them were just minute troubles, where I was like, ah, shit, I need to have a copy ability at this moment, and I lost it. Yes! Outside of those instances, I don't remember anything nearly as grating as... Oh. they showed up early this time. Alright. I'm going to read this one silently as we go along. I do believe we need the ice ability for this one. Yeah, be sure to keep the ice ability on you if you want the heart star. First door leads to a chamber with both Nago and Pitch. If you want an animal friend with you, the door after leads to the first one. It can't hurt you even if it latches onto you, so simply freeze it as it comes, then push it into the lava walls. Continue along the pathway until you've reached across the second door. There are two more there, but you can defeat them the same way. The platforms will get shorter and shorter as you reach the third and final door, leading to the room with 3. Destroy all to fulfill the requirement for the Heart Star. After that, simply proceed across the remainder of the section. After the Mago resting on the lava, you will eventually reach the door. The door? T-H-E, singular? With significance? I've been playing too much Forbidden World recently, because I held right trigger to swallow. Oh my fucking god. Game, are you kidding me? What did you knock down? Did he knock down? Tiger knocked something down, but I can't see a difference in the terrain over there. Okay, so I'm assuming. Oh my fucking god. So I'm assuming the ice. I'm assuming ice is some. My fucking god! Can I talk? Apparently not. No, fuck you. I'm not interacting with you. Not even a little bit. Oh my god, with the auto-scrollers! Can I have just, like, a level in this world that doesn't have those? I don't care if it's backed up by Greco and his dark matter minions. I don't want to know what happens when that wall touches me. On the off chance that it does more than just push you around. But judging by the fact that nothing else is really taking damage when they touch it, I don't think we have to worry about anything. Alright, the inside of the volcano, they show up. There we go. Okay, so that seems kind of useless. Bitch, you are my hero of this world. Very interesting music that we're playing for this this level of this world. I want the stars. On the off chance that there is another star in this doorway. Aha! Excuse you. We have Metroids already this stream. We haven't even got to the Metroid game yet. Now there are 2 of them. And now they are dead. Once we kill the 6 that are in this level, then we just proceed with the level until the end. How the hell is it that the bats have more destructive properties than the actual, literal space parasite? And they are dead. Alright, now let's try to get out of here without dying. You think you can manage that one, Kirby? Of course not! I partially blame that on the fact that I still had ice when I got out of there. You fucking not. Come on, man, jump. There we go. So I'm gonna use fire now. Just because fuck everything in this level. Yeah, I'm not even gonna let you attempt to shoot, because the moment that you start shooting, I start losing health. Ow, dick. Not another auto-scroller. This time I have fire, so it should be fine. I say as this auto-scroller is now much faster than it was before. I'm not even going to bother with the stars. I will only get myself killed. I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just not going to... I'm not even going to chance that. I have said it before, and I will say it again. I have enabled that only for this game, for instances just like that. Oh hey, she has her helmet off! Hi, Samus. I'm sad that it didn't give us a little jingle that said... Unnamed Rhea, welcome. Are you fucking kidding me? That was not the right pixel, game. You did that one, not me. Chef Kawasaki, okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Kawasaki Santa. Oh no. Okay, I don't even need to. Your name sounds familiar. Rhea, specifically. Oh, I know you, Rhea. Hi. How's it going? Yeah, I'm over here playing Kirby, and by playing, I mean suffering. Because Dreamland 3 is a bit mean. So I apparently can't melt the ice, so do I just stand on it and it breaks naturally? Yes, it does. I want Ku. Because Ku's fire ability is absolutely busted. You go by many names? I mean, I think I know where you... No, give me the fire! Give me the fire! Yes! I think I know you from a particular server. I'm not going to name it publicly, but if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Ow. Okay, game, can you just not for once? Or not, of course. I'm not even shocked anymore by this game. It just... It treats the player so horribly that it's legitimately impressive when people play this game and just no-hit the whole thing. But I sincerely doubt that that is ever going to be happening anytime soon. And I'm definitely not going for it. Fuck this game. And I am aware that people have already done no hits for the bosses. That is commendable. Yeah, I'm still not going to do that. Even the bosses here give me shit. But at least, for the most part. Okay, so that's what they did. That's where her cutter ability went. It went to ice. So what you're telling me is that I would have legitimately had an easier time with this level playing with the ice ability and not fire? Or, you know, if I just had fucking invincibility frames, that would also work. Why would you give me a bird in the ice or in the water zone? Which is another fucking auto-scroller! My god, game! Leave me alone with this shit! Fucking... Can't have nice shit with this game. You get a bird in this game, you end up falling into a pit of water. That water... Are you telling me that it's not a fucking auto-scroller? No, it is. It's just triggered partially through the area. But anyway, if you get a bird that can fly pretty fast through a level, then you get an auto-scroller, then you get a pit of water. That pit of water also has an auto-scroller in it. The fucking swim controls just don't work in this game, because the only thing that pressing A does for you is swim upwards. I don't even care that I'm not getting the end tomato. Honestly, fuck it. If I get an end tomato now, that's just 3 more hits that I'm going to take later. This is the one level where I could have legitimately had Kine with me. That they didn't give me Kine at all. I'm going into that door. You can't stop. What the hell is this room? Oh, it's one of those kind of things, is it? But luckily for me, I am Kirby. Which means I say, fuck your level design, I can float. The faster I press the button, the faster I float. Fuck your level design. Just one more star. Yeah, I actually know what I'm doing here. Alright, now we drop down, and I imagine, yep, there's a door here that has... Rick and Kine! I thought this was going to be the Chef Kawasaki door, but, you know, I'm wrong. Ow. Okay, here we go. That was this one? Fuck's sake. Okay, I'm restarting the challenge. That's how I'm gonna compensate for rewind here. When I'm in this section, I'm going to start it all the way from the beginning if I get it wrong. Oh. I thought it was going to randomize it, but no. That's the last one. What's this one? Fuck's sake. Okay, so now we know that it doesn't randomize even if I restart the whole thing. So I'll just go back to the previous one, reluctantly. That's the first one. I tried to vary it up, but the game had different ideas. Oh, now I'm given the underwater section with Kai. You know, not when there was an auto-scroller for it just a second ago. Yeah, most enemies that aren't aquatic-based, when they touch water, they just die. That is true in every Kirby game. I'm actually shocked that it took us this long to see that, considering how often that happens. I actually think they stopped that recently, but they only did that by way of contextualizing it that the enemies now have floaties when they're in the water, so they can't die. But that also means that they barely have the ability to attack you. I'm guessing that's sort of their trade-off. Curious if these guys are hiding any stars. They are not. They are the stars that they hide. Ow. Alright, on to the next level. Sorry I had to disrespect the chef. The game didn't really give me much choice on that one. Again, I tried to have it so that way it randomized. Hey, there we go. I got the pixels right this time. Alright, we have a swirl triangle thing. Level 4. The snail and the yeti. There's 2 paragraphs. A snail has lost its shell inside this snow cave. And you must find the shell to cheer up the gloomy gastropod. Why did they say it like that? Just call it a snail. So that's what that is. That's not a triangle, that's a shell. You must follow a set path to reach the snail's shell. If you followed the walkthrough to this point, you are now in a room with Choo-Choo and a door. Oh my fucking god. Of course I have to do more reading for a section before the thing I actually need to get. Which has its own set of paragraphs. Tiger, not on my F keys. Tiger. He is now stopped in front of the paragraphs that I need to read. Okay, fuck it, we're going in. Those are going to kill me. Tiger, what are you doing? What are you... Tiger! What are you doing, kitty? He's over here playing with something. What's he doing to a wall? You know, there's not much in this game that I can do against its death traps. If the game decides that I missed something, I just have to take it. Even if I didn't miss it, I just have to take a hit. From what I do remember, I actually struggled really harshly on the final boss. So, I have a feeling I'm gonna need you because this one section is called Burning Up a Path. A black cat scratched your hand a couple days ago. Damn. And I don't know what else to say to that, just damn. Was it a feral cat? Because that would explain it. That would explain it real easy right there. Yup, do these have anything up above? I mean, it looks like they should. You're at the top of a tall vertical space with multiple levels separated by disappearing ice blocks, so we're not there yet. That's probably this door. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and kill these guys real quick. There are a number of Galvos here, and you can easily get hit by their fire breath. The ice below you don't, not doesn't, it says don't, give way quickly enough. You want to swallow one of the Galvos for the burning ability, as it can melt through the ice blocks that are quite common in this stage. At the very bottom of the shaft are 2 ice columns for you to test out the burning's ice melting ability. Burn them away to reveal doors underneath. The left one leads to Ku, and the right door leads to Rick. Ku is required for the Heart Star here, so she is the obvious choice. Go through the middle door to continue on. Seems simple enough. I'm going to kill him before he even gets a chance. Same with all of these guys. How tall is this vertical section? Jesus. Alright, let's do this. Open the door. It says something about this. The next few rooms are devoid of enemies, but full of obstacles. First chamber contains many huge ice blocks that are tricky to avoid, while the next room has tons of falling icicles. Patience and timing is key to clearing these 2 rooms unharmed. After that, you must climb uphill in a full section of Orari. Make sure to avoid the snowballs, they push down. Then, it is a corridor full of Pacto on both sides. Finally, you will end up in a narrow hallway filled with star blocks. If you don't have the burning ability, you have to go through the first door you see. If you have the burning ability, you can easily burn through the ice blocks beyond this door, which leads to several stars and health drinks. If you have both Ku and the burning ability, you can dive into a small cave containing a door with 2 plant stalks, which is the path you need to take for the Heart Star. Otherwise, keep going to reach the door that puts you back on the main path. Again, sounds simple enough. I actually thought that was going to be the most treacherous room because of how big the ice blocks were. Can I use burning ability through this? Yes, yes I can. Take that, patience. Although there is a specific timing to it that you can easily mess up. I like how it says that patience is the key, and then I figured out a way to do it without being patient. fuck? Can't have shit with this game. Oh my god. Is there anything else in this room? Okay, it said several stars. I thought that meant that it was going to be in, like a massive formation. Okay, so that's the door that takes us back to the main path. This one is the Heart Star room. Or the Heart Star path. I've been describing a lot of stuff using the word path recently. I'm trying not to do that. Tiger. Tiger. Kitty. Kitty. Okay, so with Choo Choo. I'm sorry? Tiger. Kitty. Well, let me feed Kitty. It's a tiger. I need to read, Fluffball. No, no, Tiger, stop. Kitty. Tiger. Love me. Tiger. Okay, stop. Stop for a moment. Kitty. Stay there. Let me read you. Then we can snuggle. Or not. Give me a second, everyone. The cat has decided to start snuggling me at the, start blocking my vision at the worst possible. Here you go, Keith. And now you get the pets. You followed the walkthrough to this point. You are now in the room with Choo Choo and a door. Abandon Coo temporarily to take Choo Choo, then use your burning ability to inflate Choo Choo by spitting fire and jumping at the same time. That's not a thing you just do easily. Letting you ascend all the way up the blocks, then take Coo and use her fiery dive bomb to remove the ice blocks in the next vertical shaft, which lets you reach pitch. Finally use Choo Choo to rise up the final column of ice blocks, go through the door at the top, fall down, find a ledge with the snail's shell. Touch it, collect it, earning you the Heart Star. Okay. I don't know why there's an extra extra paragraph underneath that. Honestly, the two up top and this one could have been combined into a singular one. No. Okay, so I need to put Choo Choo down real quick, then take Coo back. Then I need to ditch Coo once more, and then go back with Choo Choo. Does it say to ditch anyone for this? No, so I'm going to trust it and just say I'm going in with Choo Choo. And that is it. Fucking horseshit game. Hey, girl. Hitting me. What, is it only weak during certain moments? No, absolutely. Tiger. I'm especially not counting that when the cat is actively blocking my vision and my controlling ability. Oh, so that works. Until it doesn't. What the fuck? This mini-boss sucks! Part of my grievance for this game is the lack of invincibility frames. You get, like, one invincibility frame, which isn't even enough for an enemy's attack to end. Okay, I don't even know how that worked, and I'm not really going to ask. Wait a minute. Oh my god, Choo-Choo, stick to the fucking ceiling. Yeah, we're just doing this in this level now? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about the Kabu room. This fucking bats. No, I'm ditching the fire because it's useless. That's not even fucking fair, game. That's not even fucking fair, rewind. Alright, Snail has his shell back. Yay! Let's move the fuck on. That's not either of what I was aiming for. Alright, so we gotta return Nago to his friend. Nago's romantic reunion. Past what must be your fourth rest area. Oh no, what do you mean fourth rest area? We're at the foot of the castle, aren't we? Oh, we're in the castle. Alright, awesome. I'm glad that Needle does indeed beat Parasol. Okay, past what must be your fourth rest area, there's another small room with 3 Galbo. After that is an odd hallway with spinning bars that you've seen previously. You can destroy them here, so watch the tiles, or you can't destroy them here. So watch the tiles on the floor to identify their range, and move past each as they're spinning into the ground. Next is a short ascension trio, ascent, featuring a trio of Nido, that obviously distinguished as doors. disguised as doors. Continue climbing up a winding area full of Kiki, and you'll reach some familiar drawings, like you've seen back in Cloudy Park. These paintings are actually real enemies, and each one of them will come out of the walls to attack you. After that is a treacherous... Jesus fucking Christ, guys. Like, just get to the fucking point. After this is a treacherous pool with some Joe that you must brave to get a bunch of small stars. Up next is a hallway with many Kapar. Then a bonus room with some healing drinks and stars. Watch out for the Perrin hiding in the walls as you collect the drinks and stars. After that room is mostly vertical pathway populated with zombies, as well as some health drinks. Go through the door at the very top to find yourself in another vertical room, which contains green goo that will automatically shoot you at the very top. At the very top, you will reach finally reach the exit door. Living in the castle is Nago's girlfriend, Shiro. Where the fuck is Nago? Do I just have to magically guess where he is beforehand? Yeah, there is not a... Hold on, what was it? Control T? Now, is the game as bad as the Chaos Island pinball minigame? Just a quick... Chaos Island pinball minigame? What? What are you talking about? Okay, what was it? Control T? No, that opened up a whole new tab. Control F. Okay. Before the start of the level, note that you need to clear this stage with Nago to get the heart. However, Nago isn't present at any point throughout the level, so you must find him in a... Are you kidding me? So, in order to beat this level with the character the game needs you to have, you need to find him in a level, but... Some Kirby 64 bullshit right here. Where did we see Nago? We saw him in this world. I believe it was the Chef Kawasaki level. Sonic Frontiers, pinball, very scary stuff. I still do not have trouble with that pinball minigame. I don't know what people are talking about. I mean, yes, it could have been in a better spot and more of an optional thing, sort of. But hard, that challenge is not. Literally, you just hit the ball at... Okay, there's Nago. Tiger, off the keyboard. Hi, Fluffball. Anyway, all you need to do is just hit the ball on certain points of the flippers, and you're good. Okay, let's get out of here with Nago and go here. I'm glad I have the most useless ability right now for Nago. Giddy. Okay, it's not useless, it's just not going to be helpful here. We'll be fine. The very snuggly and affectionate part. I tell you. Aww. What? That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Yeah, I'm not sorry, guys. I have to do this. Okay, so this is a fairly tricky level. Or room. This is a very tricky room. Okay, so that's not very... That's not difficult at all. Watch this be one of the more tame levels in this world, or in this game, despite being in the final level. Yeah, shockingly, it's giving me a whole bunch of rooms that are exploitable. This is gonna be a bad omen, isn't it? Okay, so that's fairly nerve-wracking. Ooh, okay. No, it's... Actually, wait a minute, hold on, it is kind of worth it. I'm going to trick this guy to destroying a whole bunch of blocks that will give me the stars. I don't really care much about the health, as weird as that might sound. Whoa! You can knock that guy down. Sorry guys, but Nago needs his girlfriend. Ow. Stop! Oh my fucking god. Let me see if I can just kill them with Needle before... Okay. I'm gonna have to start realizing that there are instances when it's actually okay to hop off of the buddy and hoof it as Kirby for just a little bit. Oh, that's one of those seeking Scarfies, those little bastards. Oh! I think I could do that before that happens, actually. Yeah, this game has given me enough shit up to this point. I am not sorry. I'm not sorry to the game, I'm not sorry to you guys. I want this game dealt with. Over. No, unacceptable. Unacceptable. Oh, that's just mean. I am very, very oh, Jesus Christ. I assume that I need fire to get that, so I'm not getting that. Ah, perfect. They all ran away. This isn't scary at all. But now when there's two of us... Oh, how horrendous is this gonna be for me? That horrendous, okay. You just run, run, run. Disgusting. Don't you ever touch me with that. What is this horse shit? That's some fucking bullshit. Is there anything up top? No? Not even health? This deep into the level? Let's not forget, everyone. I'm supposed to be able to get through all of this without dying once. No. Okay, we're here at the spinning bars. Okay, so these are the guys disguised as the doors. You really need you to get up close to them in order to kill them. Ugh. Okay, so that's what it means by all of them will come down to attack you. I think I can do it with Needle. This game really does go against a whole lot of Kirby muscle memory. Okay, I can at least destroy the projectiles before they reach me. This game isn't that mean. Let me move my phone out of the way for you, buddy. There you go. Oh! It can go in many different directions, you say. Can I rapid fire? No. And they don't even go in the many different directions if I rapid fire. Hold on. Yeah, if I rapid fire, it all just goes in one direction. That's horse shit. Ah! You didn't say anything about that! Ah, Mumbies! They're everywhere here. Ow. I kind of forgot about Nago's ability to jump multiple times. There she is. I could have sworn she was pink, but I guess I'm wrong. Ah, fine. I can work with that. Alright, final level of the game. And it looks like an angel. Revenge of the Bosses. This level almost entirely consists of boss battles, as you will face every single mini-boss you've defeated before. The first battle is with a Blocky. It's charge attack. Okay, it's gonna tell me how to... If you collected all of the feathers, you will get the Heart Star from the angel at the end of the stage. I imagine this is like that one level... Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is some demented music I can get behind. Ow. Wait, there are multiple doors? Stage starts off on an intense note. As the screen immediately scrolls upwards, you will have to contend with a ton of nerves dashing around the multiple levels. As you near the top, there will be 3 doors. The left lets you get Brick, Milku, and the right door contains Nago. After that, you have a choice of another 3 doors. The left door contains a maximum tomato, the middle contains a 1-up, and the one on the right contains a star. There is yet another set of doors after this. The left door leads to Kind, the middle to Choo Choo, and the right to Pitch. After that, the final set of 3 doors. There is a final set of 3 doors, but only the left door can be passed through. The others are Nido. You will end up in a Nido. You will end up in a room full of Sparkies. Grab the Spark ability and proceed to the next area. Use your ability to break through the blocks to get a feather. Don't forget to grab the energy drinks, too. The feather is required to get the stage's Heart Star. Okay, so we're going to the left. I meant the right, but honestly, that's okay. We're just grabbing friends here, and then the middle one contains a 1-up. And then the second, or the third set of 3 doors. I believe this is just the friends. Yeah, the other set of friends. And then we go to the left because all the other ones are enemies. What does this do? Oh. Oh, okay, okay, I see what's going on here. I see what's happening here. Ah! A Blocky! Okay, dash at me, you idiot. I have to be touching Blocky, don't I? No, I'll let this one pass. It doesn't say that I need any of the friends in order to beat this level. But it does suggest that I need the copy abilities to do so. Now you are mine. Yeah, okay, I can work with this. This is my kind of Kirby level design. I mean, granted, it's the bottom of the barrel for that level design, but it is still level design that I can work with on a legitimate level. I know this because I do. This is not the last time in the marathon that we are going to see this type of level, but we also aren't going to see it very often in this marathon. And that's me speaking in all 3 of the parts. Oh, not this asshole again. Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'll do that. Cutter, okay. Wait. Oh, okay. I see an opening like that, right there in the middle, and in other Kirby games, that would be a secret door that I would go through. Also, this might be a strange question, but does this song remind anyone else of Final Fantasy VII? Kirby, get up there. Kirby! Making me lose my patience, little one. Hello. And death. You are now a part of me. Though I need to discard you immediately afterwards. Ah, Captain Stitch. Of course, it would be you, the Gordo guy, that gives me the most shit out of everyone here. And there we go. Level over. We are now ready to move on with the game. That is a strange-looking angel compared to what the profile picture showed us. Indeed. We meet again for the 3rd time. Ow. Oh, that's some horse shit. No! Okay, the stars hurt you now. Wait, I think I established that in the second game, actually. Ow. Oh, yeah! And just like that, DDD's first phase is over, but now we have a second one. DDD Phase 2. Something that a lot of modern-day Kirby fans should be familiar with. Is he gonna start chomping? Yes. Whoa! That was close. Ow. I'm probably gonna die. But I also only had 3 segments of health when I entered this fight. How did that one work out? Okay, then. So you're telling me that I can hit him 3 times when he's up close and personal, to the point where I think that I'm about to die, but when I'm far away and have plenty of time to evade, that's when I get hit? Bullshit. But let's see how you do when I have a full thing of health. Day. Yeah, you sure can inhale, but what about your jump? Oh, damn it. No! Really? Almost. Wait, you can just kind of hang on the edge and avoid most of DDD's attacks. Don't you dare. Damn it! Fuck. Alright, DDD, with your absolutely disgusting eyeball and mouth. I don't really have anything to say to that one. Honestly, I'm okay with that one. I'm okay with that. Okay, so we're going for the shooting eyeball again. And I somehow missed both times. I am awesome. Okay. I'm sorry, did I hit the star out of the eyeball? Ah, there we go. But you guys know the song and dance by now. Just because World 5's boss is down doesn't mean that it's over. But that does mean that the dark matter has been ridden from from World 5, which means we're now at the final section of the game. The final level. Not even a level. I'm not doing that, by the way. I didn't jump. With only one more threat to go, we warp star up to him. World 6, Hyperzone. And how fitting! DDD amongst our friends, finally seeing us for the hero that we are. We fight against who else? But the invader that we fought last time, the one who started it all. Dark matter. You and your lightning shooting. Ah! All right, fair enough. Shows me what I can accomplish by taunting. There are some depictions in this game where the background is yellow with red and blue clouds. I have no idea what triggers that. Whether if that's a regional thing, or if that's just like, oh, this person died so many times getting to this point. Or if you just go back and refight the boss. I'm not exactly sure. Ow. You fool! You have left, you did that attack with me behind you. Therefore, you take more damage. And now you die. I am at one segment of health and I'm over here taunting him. I am a fool. But you guys know that song and dance. There is a second one. The giant manipulative eyeball in the sky. I'll call him Zero. And I immediately took my first hit to him. I have died. That's what I have. I have no idea what attacks Zero himself is capable of. I just know that he's the iconic part of the game. This whole section here, this is the part that everybody remembers about Kirby Dreamland 3. And I remember absolutely being terrible against this guy, against these guys my first time. As evident by the fact that I died in such a clumsy way just now. But I shall not make that mistake again. I shall only die to a way that is slightly less clumsy. Or if I'm lucky, I might actually beat the boss and not die at all. Oh! Ah! Damn. I almost got Dark Matter down without taking a single hit, and then I immediately took 2. You fool! Now, it's just for your leader. Let the battle begin! Okay, this one I do remember. He sends out his little minions, which they are now so small compared to what they were before. You know, we fought 2 of those guys that were full size. You can just spawn them and they're so small. I think that is only a result of this game being on the Super Nintendo. If it was on any other... If this was a boss battle on any of the other consoles after this, they probably could have been able to get the proportions to be a bit more correct. Ow. I see why they call you the final boss. Okay, can you just, like, not do that? Yes, they even had the attack where he goes off-screen into the background and shoots at you from the background. He really likes to send his minions out. We gotta kill all those guys later, I hope you know that. He really likes to send them out. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? No, don't! Okay. We got this. One half of health. We got this. Die! But there's still a third phase. Do it hurt, though. Do it hurt. That's my concern. No! Fuck! We were this close! No! But we will not let him stop us like that. I will not let him! Oh my god. Skip the beat for a second. I will not let him stop me like this. You may have defeated me physically, but my spirit remains. Body succumbed. Your body's hollow. Your heart succumbs. So why does your mind resist? Come at me with all you've got. Took a hit, that is fine. That is fine, as long as I deal more damage to them than they deal to me. I have a whole... Damn it, I disabled the button, fuck. Ah! Okay, we're good for now. Haha, you fool. You've left yourself open to attack. I think it's every 2 hearts of damage, one half of the health goes down. I say that, and I think it just immediately proved me wrong. I am going to do myself a favor. I am going to do someone here a favor. A favor that desperately needs to be done. Welcome back, friend. I'm sorry for all those mean things that I said about you. Just come back. Your father, he calls upon me. We must defeat him. Ow! Shit! Ow! 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 That hurt. Do it, Gooey! I know he's the one who technically birthed you, but that does not define you. Shit, I'm gonna die. Ah! Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fight Dark Matter by myself. Regardless if I have health or not, I am going to summon Gooey when we get to 0. You may stall my attack, but you cannot stop me. No matter how many bolts of lightning that you shoot, destroy my entire planet, I will stop you here and now. Ah! Out of all of the hardships that I've put up with, you think this will stop me? Ow. Okay, maybe it will stop me. No! But you know who else will be stopped? You fool. Now, Gooey! Alright, Zero, this time, I promise you this time, you will be stopped forever. Oh god, he's pulling out the Iris attack. Ow. There's like a rhythm to that attack. But I have no idea. Okay, I thought he was going after me. God damn it, dude! I told you I sucked at this boss. We meet again, Dark Matter. Fool. Those have never stopped me before, although they are pretty much the other thing that has actually done damage to me. Kirby, turn around. What are you doing? Ow. Now you will feel true pain. Let's do it, Gooey! Destroy your creator! He is not the one who defines you, and his goals do not align with you. Gooey, what are you doing? Alright, he's gonna start tossing out his minions again. Ow. Kirby, turn around. Turn around. Kirby! Ah! It's disgusting! I have eaten sandals that are tastier than you. I have no idea what I just said. Oh, Gooey! Gooey! No! I may have said some very mean things to him, but he was my friend. It is you who will know hardship now, Zero. But... well, there goes that badass moment. I'm honestly not frustrated at the fact that I keep losing to this one, because it's the final boss. This is what they should be like. Ah! Come on, Krako shoots more... Krako shoots more convincing lightning than you. Haha, you fool. You never learn. Oh shit, he learned. But he keeps shooting the lightning, which is not doing any damage to me. Alright, alright. I give up. Let's finish this. Okay, I really thought for a second that I was getting called on, like, not in the middle of the final battle. Ow. Gooey has been slain. I will avenge him by defeating you! I see how it is, you coward. You keep flying into the background, is it? Ow. Not now, phone. You were distracting. You may have thwarted me, or you may have defeated me many times, Zero. But I'm starting to see the error of your ways. I'm starting to recognize your pattern. You will fail. You will go down eventually. And I will be the one to show it to you. The ground is not so comfortable, as I have come to realize recently. Oh shit! Whoa! Oh, that was close. Not again? Okay, this again. I can deal with this. But you can't! It's time to die, Zero. Yeah, we're both down at our last legs once more. The difference is, you will not live to regret it! And that is how it is done! Gooey. Sorry. I only wish I could have saved you. Popstar is saved. cost me my soul and my new best friend. I think any future playthroughs that I do of this game will be of its special edition that is present on this subscription service, because oh my god, dude. Never again. Never regularly again. I don't know how I couldn't have possibly remembered what I was, what I did the first time I played this game, because I definitely would have remembered something as grueling as that. But at least it stuck the landing. I'll give it that. It stuck the landing. And now we are now en route for the big one tomorrow. But now I must lament the fact that I couldn't do this last stream, and that it took me this long to get around to it, and just... I'm sorry, Gooey! Hold on, I need to see... Okay, that's not who I thought it was at all. That's unrelated to this, though. Alright. Who is ready to move on to Met? I'm engaged the intermission screen, although we are not really going anywhere any quicker. However, I will take this moment to break for a moment. Let me just pull up some Metroid Prime music. Get some more fresh eyes in on the stream. And I thought I was gonna do a thing. I might go do a thing, and that thing is go downstairs and grab something to drink. And then you guys will actually be able to see the full capacity, capability, and just overall general cleanness of my capture card, what it's really capable